Welcome to Write Ideas with Susan. Today I have 6 simple lesson ideas to help you teach the parable of the Great Banquet. So let's get started. Look what I got in the mail. What is it? Yes, it's an invitation. It's an invitation to a wedding. Have you ever gotten an invitation before? Maybe to a birthday party? How do you feel when you get invited to something like that? Yeah, you feel pretty special, don't you? Well, today we're going to look at a parable that Jesus told about a man putting on a really incredible banquet. But you'll be surprised with how the guests responded to his invitation. And I could share the parable through just Bible storytelling, and a lot of times I like to use my old flannel graph to share the story, or my curriculum actually has a PowerPoint with pictures that I could use. Another way that I like to do it most often is to just use my iPad and my Bible app and show it up on the screen and do guided reading. Then, after I've gone through the story, it is a great story to act out. As you can see here, there's a group of kids that are acting it out, and all someone is doing is just narrating the story while they act it out. And it's a great one because it can involve the whole class in this parable story. After we act it out, if I have time, then there's always a good video clip that I can show, and I have looked on YouTube and I've come up with a list of really good video clips that may suit an age that you're teaching as well. Then I like to refer back to the invitation and talk about it. And you know, inside this invitation there's a little card. It says r.s.v.p. What's that for? Yes, it's a little card to respond to the invitation and let them know if I'm coming or not. And my husband and I, we did go to this wedding, and it was beautiful, and we felt really honored to be invited to this special event. But when I was 12 years old, I was invited to even something more special. I learned that Jesus invited me and everyone to be part of his family, just by putting my faith and my trust in what Jesus did for me. And so I did that. And I must say, I am so glad I did that, because I feel God helping me every day of my life, in good days and bad days and just ordinary days. And I know one day I'm going to really understand what Jesus meant by this parable story, because it says in the Bible that everyone is invited to this banquet to be with him in heaven at a great feast. And all those people who accept his invitation are going to be at that feast in heaven. How good is that? But there is a reality that not everybody is going to accept God's invitation to put their faith or their trust in Jesus. And just like the parable story, many people have their own reasons or excuses for not wanting to put their belief or their trust in Jesus. And you know, that's up to them. God's not going to make them believe in him, is he? No, he's not. It has to be their own choice. But I like to pray for my friends, and I like to encourage them, and I hope that one day that they'll want to put their faith and trust and accept God's invitation to be part of his family. Now, as a little final activity, I have made a little invitation for the kids to be able to color, and it says, everyone's invited. And on the inside, I put the verse, to all who believe him and accepted him, he gave the right to become children of God. And so the kids can color that, and then they can take it home. And if you like these ideas, can you give it a thumbs up? And if you want more simple ideas like this, you can go ahead and just subscribe to my channel and just tap that little bell, and you'll get notified when I put up a new idea. Now, I do hope to be able to put up a website soon as I figure out how to do it, to be able to put up a little copy of this invitation so that you can download it. And hopefully that'll happen. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and may God bless you as you teach the next generation that they too have been invited to be part of God's family.